Good morning. Facebook. How are we doing? Let me just check real quick. Groups. We're in Fit by Kellie. Right there, group. See, check. Good morning. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Hi, Carlene. So good to see you pop up on my screen. Hi, Betsy. All right, let me put some music on and we'll get started. So let's get right here, free flow. All right. Everything's working well. Welcome. My name is Kelly. Welcome to my home studio. Today we are doing some yoga a yoga practice. Grab some blocks. We'll use some blocks in the practice today, and then I'm not going to use weights today. So just the blocks. Hi, Maxwell. Sorry. I'm going to get those out of the way. We will not be using weights today, but I do want you to have some blocks available. And so today's class is knee to nose practice. So I'll show you how to do that specific move. We'll do it several times over so you'll get more comfortable in plank, bring a knee to nose, and then from downward facing dog. So let's begin by a little core practice. With a little core practice, come onto your back on your mat and bring your knees into your chest. Once you lay down, pull the knees in, flex your feet, and then point your toes, flex your feet, and then rock from side to side. And now make a circle, bringing the knees in towards your chest, and then circle around to the side, into the chest, circling around. Keep your head comfortably on your mat, chin neutral. Go the opposite direction. And then hold, pull the knees into your chest, and lift your head up, bring your nose to your knees. Crunch right there. And now tap the toes, reach your arms, toes to the floor, arms straight overhead. Grab your shins right here and bring your knees to your nose. And then tap the feet and reach the arms. Knees to nose. Reach the arms and tap your feet. Again, reach around, grab your shins, pull the nose to your knees. Reach up overhead. Extend the legs out straight, reach the arms straight. So open up the body right here, spread your fingers. Sweep the arms to your sides, so arms gliding along the floor. Place your feet on the floor again, right there. Now hands behind the head this time, elbows back. Lift your feet off the floor. Bring your nose toward your knee, but tap your elbows to your knees, and then tap the floor with your toes. Tap the elbows to the floor. Slow and controlled, guys. Slow. When you crunch, exhale, tap the toes, bring the elbows to your knees, and tap, touch, tap, and reach. Do one more. And extend the legs out straight on the floor, arms overhead. Like you're making a snow angel, sweep the arms gliding along the floor, palms facing up. Reach up overhead again, reach all the way up. And then place your feet on the floor again. Reach your arms overhead, feet off the floor. Lift up your shoulder blades off the floor. Extend the legs, hollow body. Reach the arms. Touch your elbows to your knees. So a little more expansive with the body. Opening up the body with the legs straight out. Now you can also alternately tap the toes. Look up. This time, keep your head up and reach the legs or tap the toes. Touch and then reach. Touch and reach. This is the last one in this position. One more. Nicely done. Grab your shins and bring your nose to your knees right here and roll all the way up. Come onto your hands and your knees. Scoot to the middle of your mat. Get comfortable on your knees. Reach your right arm straight and the left leg straight. Tap your elbow to your thigh and point your nose to your knee and then reach. Point the nose to the knee when you tap the elbow to the thigh and reach. Do it again. Touch and reach. And I've got my right toes tucked under. That helps me with balance. Reach right there. Look up here. So touch, nose to knee, right here. Just directing the crunch by pointing your nose towards your knee and reach. Set your hand down, spread your knees, bring your glutes to your heels, reach the arms straight. Child's pose. Shimmy back and forth a little bit. Let's do the other side. So come up onto your hands and your knees. Left arm, tuck your left toes, right leg out straight, spread your fingers. Abs in, touch your elbow to your knee and point your nose towards your leg or your knee. Do it again. Touch and reach. Here's the thing, guys. I want you to reach that arm and bring it up near your ear. So disappears out of the peripheral vision right there. Touch and then hold. Flex your foot. Press the floor away. Abs in. Bring it in. And then reach. Touch. Extend. Touch. Extend. One more. And reach. And set your hand down. Take your right leg and stretch it out straight. Bring your right leg behind the left leg. So set your shin down on the floor like that. Spread your feet apart and sink your hips back. Stretch the sides of your hips right there. Reach in your arms, spread your fingers, and bring your nose to your knee right there. Breathe in, breathe out. Now lift up. Let's change sides. So extend that right leg back straight. Place the right knee down. Extend the left leg. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it over that calf. Set your knee down, the left knee down. And spread your feet apart like that. So see, they're here. And then I'm going to spread the feet apart. And then I'm going to shift my hips back and bring my nose to my knee right there. Spread your fingers. Press your palms down. Relax your hips, your shoulders. Take another breath in. Exhale. Inhale and lift up. Separate the legs. And now lift up into downward facing dog and breathe. Pedal your heels. Let's go through a sun salutation A. So step forward to your hands. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise to the sky, to the ceiling. Reach the arms up, little back bend right there. Exhale, hands to the heart. Go ahead and fold over with a flat back all the way over. Hands to your mat or the shins. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back plank. Lower down, chaturanga to the mat. Put the top of the feet on the floor. Lift your heart, your chest, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. Push the floor away. Pedal your heels. So in downward facing dog, if you want to, you can
Look up here for a moment. So you'll lift your right leg up, and then you'll bring your right knee in, touch your knee to your nose, and in downward facing dog. And then 3-limb dog, knee to nose. We'll do that 3 times, and then step through. Knee to nose, and step through. So go ahead. Knee to nose 3 times. Spin your left heel down, and then you'll reach up. Warrior 1. Inhale, reach up. Relax your shoulders, abs in. Draw your left shoulder forward, your right shoulder back. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And now let's take it to a twist. So left hand down, right here. Set your knee down on the floor. Now you're going to just turn in that foot and keep this right foot forward. And then shift like this. Get an inner thigh stretch. Form right here. Reach the arm up over the ear. Sweep over. Place your left hand on the floor over here. Reach the opposite arm up and over the ear. And move the left hand out further. Now tap your right elbow to right elbow to right knee, and then reach. Do it again. Tap and reach. And I've got my left toes tucked under back there. So it's a side plank with a crunch. Crunch, propped up with that leg underneath you. Do it again. Move the left knee out more if you need to. Do it one more time. And reach. Now come up onto your fingertips right here. Slide your hand in. Put your foot on the floor. Turning this direction again. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Press into the floor, lift up. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Knee to nose in downward facing dog. So hold right there, knee to nose. Extend the leg up. Do that again, knee to nose. Extend the leg up. One more time. This time, look forward, step your foot through. Beautiful. Warrior 1, bring it on up. Inhale, press that foot in the back to the floor. Heel down, lift the inner arch. Knee in the front over the ankle. Hands down, lift the right heel, knee down. And now, slide this shin in, shift the hip forward right here. Reach the arm up and over the ear. So leaning over to the front of your mat. Then lean or reach the arms like a T. Reach the hand down for the floor. Slide your hand out further. So you move this leg kind of on its side. Reach the left arm up, elbow to knee, and then reach. Touch and reach. Elbow to knee, and then reach. Touch and reach. One more. Right there and hold. Slide your hand in. Come up onto your fingertips, lift up, reach your arms, turning facing the front of your mat again. Shift hands to the mat, lift up, downward facing dog. Right leg up, knee to nose 3 times. 3, 2, 1 more. Knee to nose. Now look forward, step that right foot forward. So that pose, you guys. Inhale, bring it on up, warrior 2. Knee to nose in downward facing dog really helps you understand keeping the hips high for that step through, which is what you have to do to bring that foot forward further, keeping the hips higher. So in warrior 2, your knees over your ankle. Let's see where we are. All right, hands behind the head. Let's do a little crunching, side crunching right here. So you're going to tap the elbow to the thigh if you can, or just hover in space right here, and then reverse. So right arm up over the ear, left hand comes back behind, knee over ankle in the front, and then hands behind the head, tap to the thigh, lift up, press your feet down, reach the arms. Hands behind the head, tap, lift up, and then reach. Strengthening the legs, strengthening the core, tap, and lift, and reach overhead. One more time, tap, warrior 2. Look over the front hand.
Hands to the mat. Windmill the hands all the way down. Press into the floor. Right leg goes back, left leg up. Left knee to nose 3 times. Right there. Keep the hips where they are. Up high, knee to nose. 1 more. Knee to nose. And then step that foot through. Spin your heel down, warrior 2. Knee over ankle in the front. Right there. Press that knee out. Reverse first. Hands behind the head. And then tap the knee or the thigh or hover in space. Reverse. Hands behind the head. And tap. Right here, warrior 2. To reverse. Press your feet down. Hands behind the head. Tap. Keep your balance. 1 more time. Reverse. Elbow to knee. And then warrior 2. Look down at your left foot. Spin your hands down to the floor. Or place the hands on the floor. Downward facing dog. Shift forward plank. Lower down. All the way. Cobra pose. Press your hands into the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Right knee in. Touch your nose. Coming into plank this time. And then 3-limb dog. Shift forward, plank. And bring the nose to the knee. Lift up. Do that again. Nose to knee. Step your foot through. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep the arms down and then lower and tap the knee. Reach up, inhale, press into that forward foot. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. So the difference between this time and the downward dog, knee to nose, this is shifting forward, plank position, knee to nose, and then lift the leg up. Do it again. Knee into nose, extend the leg up. Last time, just a slight shift forward, knee to nose, and then step your foot forward, crescent pose. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Widen your feet so you have more balance. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Tap the knee if you can, and then lift up. Lower down. Lift up. 1 more time. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Go through a vinyasa. Shift forward plank. Lower down. Chaturanga or cobra, or up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nicely done. Pedal your heels. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, half leg, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. All the way up. Bring it on up. All right, hands to your heart. Separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders. So a wide stance chair pose. Bring it to that squat position right here. Relax your shoulders and then stand up. Do it again. Reach forward. Abs in. Now lift up your right leg, your right knee. So pull that knee up as high as you can. Flex your foot. Extend the leg back. Straight. Warrior 3. Balancing. Reach the arms to the sides. Reach the arms behind or to your sides. And then set your foot down. Clasp your fingers. Right there. Reach the knuckles towards the floor. Stretching the chest. Nicely done. Heel up in the back. Now bow forward, bringing your nose towards your knee over the ankle in the front, and then lift up. Do that again. Bowing over that forward leg, lunge position, nose towards your knee, and then lift up. Again. All the way over. and lift up. Unclasp your hands, reach up, stretch overhead, step forward, chair pose. Stay right here. You can have your feet separated, a wider stance, chair pose. Stand up, reach the arms to your sides, reach forward. Now lift up your left leg, bring it up, flex your foot, extend that leg back, straight behind you, reach the arms forward, right there, arms to the sides, arms to your hips, or hands to your hips. Relax or draw the shoulders down your back, reach the leg. Now set your foot on the floor. Inhale, crescent pose, arms go behind, knee in the front over the ankle, lower the chest over the forward leg, and then bring your nose towards your knee. You don't have to touch the knee to the nose, but just direct the knee coming in that direction to your knee. Do that one more time, bowing over the forward knee. Then lift up, unclasp your hands, relax your arms, step forward chair. Lower your hips down, chair pose. This time bring your knees close together. Lift up your right knee, extend the right leg back straight. Right there. Set your foot on the floor, arms up, hands behind, crescent pose, bow forward, nose towards your knee. Then lift up. Do it again. Lift up. Inhale, then exhale, nose to knee. Look forward, lift your chest, unclasp your hands, step forward, chair. Second side, lift up your left leg, flex your foot, reach the leg behind, arms go forward, then arms to the sides, bring them all the way back, straighten the leg, reach the arms, palms facing up, set your foot on the floor, reach up first, draw the shoulders back, abs in, hands behind your hips, bow forward, clasping your hands behind your hips, reach the arms away from your back. Lift up, strong, strengthening the hips, the quad, the back. One more time. Fold over, or bow forward. And now look forward, unclasp your hands. Last time, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, all the way up. Reach the hands, arms to your sides. Now lift up, standing balancing pose. Lift up your right knee, bring it up to your chest, rotate your foot, and then set that foot down. Balance on the other side. So practicing your balance. Pull the knee into your chest, left knee up, shoulders back, and set your foot down. Right knee up, lift up the knee. This time, bring the knee to the side, tree pose. Grab your ankle, place your foot in the inner thigh or underneath the knee at your calf, and balance, steady. Shoulders back. It's about a 40-second balance. Reach up, steadying the body. Straighten the left leg, but don't lock it or hyperextend. Reach the arms down or out to the sides. Right there. Nicely done. Now lift up that right knee. Up. And just like we did before, as we practice, bring the leg behind you. You can reach your arms forward for balance, countering the balance of the leg going behind. Reach the arms to the sides. And now find your blocks right here. So blocks on the mat, on whichever height. Place your hands on the floor. Warrior 3, hands on blocks, toes pointing down. Half moon pose. Press into the left hand, turn your right toes out. And then bring your right hand to your hip. Right there. Good. Extend the right arm up straight. Look to the side. Maybe you can look up at your hand. And then look down, hand to the floor, to the block. Bring that foot in and stand. Inhale, reach up. Let's do the other side. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Practicing half moon pose with the blocks. Lift up your left knee, shoulders back, flex your foot. Starting with tree pose, strong leg to the side so that right leg engages. And then bring your foot to the inner thigh. 40-second hold. Shoulders back. Reach up. Inhale, arms go up. Reach the arms to the sides, looking forward. If you fall out, just come right back. Reaching the arms out to the sides. Hi, Maxwell. What are you doing? Reaching the arms all the way down. Nicely done. Now lift up that left knee forward. Start to tip the chest forward as you reach the leg back behind, like a Romanian deadlift, single leg. Reach the arms to the back, and then bring the hands to your blocks. And if you need to turn your blocks up higher, of course, I want you to be comfortable right here. We're going to do this again, practicing half moon right here. So right hand on your block, then turn your left toes out. Reach the left hand to your hip. Right there, draw the shoulder back. Then reach the left arm up. Right there, and maybe you can gaze out across your room. Right there, beautiful. Flex your foot. Set your left hand down. Bend your right knee, bend the left knee, set your left foot on the floor. Inhale and stand tall. Let's do that again. All right, shoulders back, balancing. And your left leg, lift up your right knee. Bring it up to your chest. You can bring it up higher this time. Get a nice stretch in your back. Then knee to the side, foot to the inner thigh. Whoop. 40 seconds. Right here, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Turn your palms up as you slowly exhale and bring the arms down all the way. Lift up the knee in the front. Extend the leg back. Keep the arms back behind. Reach. Bring the hands down to your blocks carefully. Right here, fingertips, then the palms flat. Extend this leg straight, standing in your left leg. Don't hyperextend that leg. Soft knee. Turn your right toes out. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Draw the shoulder back. Flex your foot. Then reach the right arm up. Look to the side. Then maybe look up towards your hand. Or look across your room. Set your right hand down. You did it. Bring that foot in. Bend your knees and stand tall. Dismount. Nicely done. Second side. Lift up your left knee. Right here. You can pull it in. Right there. Then bring the knee to the side. Add torque by twisting or bring that knee out. Now foot to the inner thigh or to your calf. Tree pose. Strong standing leg. Lift up your arms, reach. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. In and out. Lift your knee up. Reach that leg behind. Reach the arms back. Look down at your blocks. Hands down to your blocks. Right here. Press into the right hand, straighten the right leg, turn your left toes out. Then bring your left hand to your hip. Right there. Lift the arm, reach the arm straight. Look across your room. Stay balanced. Press into the big toe of the standing foot. Hand to the mat or to the block. Bring your foot to the floor. Inhale and reach up. Stretch overhead. Beautiful job. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Move your blocks out of the way. Reach up, stretch overhead. Standing mountain pose, soften your knees. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank.
right here. I'm sorry, Maxwell. Hi. So plank, whole plank. Lift your right leg up, hover. Bring your knee in to your wrist, and then lift the knee up to your elbow, down to the wrist, lift to the elbow. Do that one more time, wrist to elbow, downward facing dog. And breathe. Take a child's pose if you need to. We're going to do that again. So think going from the basement to the penthouse. That analogy just came to mind. Left leg up, shift forward and plank into plank, knee to wrist. Lift the knee up to your elbow or above, down to your wrist, basement to the penthouse. Do it again, basement to the penthouse. Leg goes back, downward facing dog. Now let's add on. Lift your right leg up, 3-limb dog. Shift forward, knee to wrist, to above the elbow, 3. Lower down, basement penthouse. Do it again, basement penthouse. Press into the index finger and the thumb. Step your right foot forward. A different step through. Nicely done. Set your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Relax those arms. Hands behind the back. Clasp, just like we did before. In that standing lunge position. So now, knee on the mat, shoulders back, stretching the chest and the pectoral muscles. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Side plank. So right here in side plank, lift up your left knee, slide your right foot in. Now turn your heels back, reach the right arm up, right here. So we did this earlier. We practiced and had some crunches to the side plank. Here, we're just going to hold it static. Maybe stack your feet or your legs, but you want to flaunt your feet or pull your toes towards your shins. Arm over the ear, lift your hips. Breathe. Look down at the mat. Right hand down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Take a child's pose if you need to. Right there. You're doing great. Now let's do the left side. Coming to that low lunge. So first, basement to penthouse. 3-limb dog, knee to wrist. Right there. Knee up to above the elbow to the penthouse. Knee to the wrist. There's the basement to the penthouse. Do it one more time. So one turn the penthouse. Step your foot forward. Nicely done. Set your knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Sweep the hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers, reach the knuckles. Stretch through your chest, shoulders. Unclasp your hands. Side plank. Press. So move your hand out a little bit further, away from the foot, right? Spread your fingers. Then you're just going to lift up the right knee, slide your left foot to the center, right there. Go to the edge of your right foot. Reach the arm. Stay here. Or stack your legs, lift your hips, reach the arm. Nicely done. Everybody smile. Look down, hand to the floor, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Set your knees down. Child's pose. When child's pose, bring your chest to your thighs, put your forehead down, and put the top of your hands on the floor. And breathe. One more breath. Exhale. Place your hands on the mat. Lift up. Walk your hands forward. Downward facing dog. One more time. Same thing. Right leg up. Knee to your wrist. Lift it up to the elbow. Basement to penthouse. Do it again. Basement to penthouse. Step your right foot forward. How you feeling? Set your knee down. Reach up with those arms. And then exhale, hands behind the back. Clasp your hands. I think that we did pretty well with our strength in our upper body today. No need for dumbbells, right? All right, one more time, practice side plank. So you're going to bring your left hand to the mat, spread your fingers, lift up your left knee, and just bring that right foot to the center, like that. And reach the arm over the ear, or stack your legs. Breathe. Lift your hips. Look down. Beautiful. Hand to the mat. downward facing dog, and then the left side. You can do it. Left leg up. Shift forward, knee to the basement, to the penthouse, basement to the penthouse. One more time, basement, and step through, knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands behind, clasp. Chest stretch first. Nicely done. Now bring the hand to the mat, side plank. Spread your fingers, lift the right knee. Slide your left foot into the center right there. Ball the foot. Reach the arm over the ear or stack. Listen, I am really balancing with my fingers. The thumb to the pinky finger. Think, there's my balance. That's my base. Now, left hand to the floor, downward facing dog. Let's go through a vinyasa before we lie on our back. So shift forward, plank, lower down to the mat, or chaturanga. Lift up your chest, cobra or up dog. Press your feet to the floor, the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the center, left foot to the center. Wide stance, malasana. Relax your shoulders, look forward. Thumbs to your chest. Your knees are going the same direction as your toes. In other words, don't dip your knees in like that. So right here, integrity. Looking forward. Thumbs to your heart. And now we're going to sit back. So hands behind your back, behind your hips. Sit down, legs forward. So right leg out straight. And then put your foot on the inner thigh. And you're going to look across this forward leg. This knee is to the side. So don't open up, turning the knee back. Your knee is to the side. Look over at your right foot. Walk your hands along the leg. And breathe. Inhale. And you guessed it. Knee to nose. Walk your hands forward. Can you point your nose towards your knee? Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the body, and then as you exhale, reach your nose towards your knee. Breathe in. Press your calf down. Make sure your heel stays on the floor. Lower down and touch your nose to your knee. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, lift up. Nicely done. Now turn this knee out. Further to the side, bring your heel towards the groin. And the top of my foot is facing the mat right there. And then my right leg is out straight, inner thigh stretch. Feels pretty good. Moderate stretch, so don't stretch so much that you're shaking, okay? Press your calf down. Reach the left arm up and over your ear. Draw the shoulder back. Point your elbow towards the inside of your thigh right here and grab your shin. Or grab the ankle or the foot right here. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Relax your shoulders. Looking out, looking across your room, and then reach up. Hand to the outside of your leg right here and turn. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now let's switch sides. So bring your knees into your chest and just tip the legs over the opposite direction. Here, your knees just to the side, and you're looking across the forward leg. Put your foot on the inner thigh right there. And press this calf down, the heel on the floor, flex your foot, and you can even use your hands to center your leg like that, shoulders back. And walk your hands along the leg. So your chest is reaching towards this thigh. My knee is to the side comfortably over here. Take a breath in, and I'm going to walk my hands along the foot. You can also bring your hand on the other side of your leg. You'll get a deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in. Lower your nose towards your knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nose to knee. Hold for 3 breaths. One more breath. Inhale. Lock your hands in. And now just bring that knee towards back, foot to the groin. Reach up and over, stretching through the side body. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale. Point your elbow to the inside of your mat and grab your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Right there. Big toe maybe. Inhale. And then maybe you can reach over and grab your foot, elbow to the mat and reach for your toes. Inhale and lift up, reach up and over. And then we're just going to turn the opposite direction, hand to the outside of your leg, looking the opposite direction, adding a twist. And then center. Nicely done. Lie down on your mat. Let's end class the way we began class. Bring your knees into your chest and rock, roll. Make a circle on the mat with your lower back. So notice right here, bring your knees in towards your chest. Then bring your nose to your knees right here into a ball. Touch your nose to your right knee and then your left knee and then lower down right there. Place your feet on the floor, hands on the floor. Press your lower back into the floor, so if you tried to get your hand underneath your back, you couldn't do it, right? I want you to have your pelvis tilted like that. So press the lower back into the floor, press into your feet hip width apart or a little wider, and then lift up your hips, glute bridge. Right there, draw your shoulders underneath you, hands on the floor, or clasp the hands underneath the back, underneath the hips. Keep the pelvis tilted. Breathe in, breathe out. And just try this. Press into your left foot. Press your arms down, your shoulders down into the mat first, and then lift up your right leg. There's your stability of your arms underneath your body, your shoulders. Breathe, soften into this strength building pose and bridge. Bend your right knee, set your right foot down, and then lift up your left leg. So knee, leg straight up, straight, breathe, lift the hips. Set your left foot down, lift the hips, 3 more breaths. Press into your shoulders. Your arms on the mat, press into your feet. Keep the pelvis tilted. 1 more breath. Unclasp your hands, lower your hips to the mat. Nicely done. Now rock the knees side to side. Tip the knees over to your right or left and keep rolling. Roll all the way up to a seated position. Nicely done. Everyone look up here. Bring your hands to your heart, thumbs to the brow. And a gesture of gratitude, hands to the heart, to the chest, a gesture of thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you. Namaste. Have a great one. I hope you enjoyed that practice. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again next time.